Hey, welcome back. And I don't think anyone anticipated making a video today about this, but Hilton has come out with redesigns on all of their credit cards. The Hilton Honors card will now look like this. Nice white language, design language on that. No changes to the card overall. Your multipliers will remain the same. Your minimum required spend will change from $1,000 over 3 months. It'll now be $2,000 over 6 months, effectively doubling your minimum spend required. But you will get 100,000 Hilton Honors points at the moment if you are able to complete that. Moving up the chain to the Surpass card. The Surpass card now looks like this. And again, striking new language. I think it looks nice. My biggest plus for all of the cards is now the numbers will be on the back. Way better than the embossed. The embossed was stupid. It was my biggest complaint on my Hilton Honors, but now those numbers will move to where all credit card numbers should live now. The Surpass will also see an increase in annual fee from $95 to $150. Now, they're offsetting this with a $200 a year Hilton credit on stays at Hilton. I believe it also will include that credit can also work when booking a stay at a Hilton. It's $50 per quarter. It's American Express. They're gonna find ways to do this to aggravate you. It's $50 per quarter, and if you use it once, you've offset the increase in the annual fee. If you use it twice, you've set the effective annual fee down to about $100. And if you use it all 4 times, your effective annual fee is plus $5 to you. Does this require you to use the statement credit every quarter? No, but at least one, if you're doing at least 1 or 2 Hilton stays a year, this is going to help offset things. Now, it's 10 priority pass visits, 10 priority pass passes for travel. That's a bit of a pain, but they did also swap in National Rental Car Executive, Emerald Executive Club. Sorry, editor Matt will put the actual name up here. And these are some very interesting changes. Oh, in addition to all of this, your multipliers will now include 4x back on online spend. If this can now become your Amazon card, this can now be your sort of everything else online, as long as it's online transactions and not a order online, pick up in store, you should be good to get the 4x Hilton points. You can match it with Rakuten, probably, or any other shopping portal, or any airline shopping portal, and go from there. The increase will go from 95 to 150. I'm happy with the changes that I see that justify 150. If it was going to go much further than that, I would have wanted to see more. But you still get gold status with it. You still keep all of your other spending categories. It makes the Surpass an interesting card. It keeps the Surpass as an interesting card. You can spend up to, I believe, $40,000 to go from gold to diamond status, and you'll also be able to, I believe, gain a free night on 15,000 spend. Editor Matt will let me know if I'm wrong. That moves us up to the Hilton Aspire. It too has this design language and a brand new annual fee of $550. The Aspire will now require a minimum spend of $6,000 in 6 months, as opposed to $4,000 in 3 months. The minimum spend on the Surpass is also going up as well, also going out to 6 months. I believe it's now $4,000 for over 6 months, where it used to be $2,000 over 3. Honors and Surpass have doubled both the amount of minimum spend and length of time you get, and the Aspire has gone up by a third. So the Aspire, going back to that, it is losing its $250 annual airline credit. However, it's being replaced by a $200 quarterly credit, and there's no restriction on airline that you can use. So early data points from Nifty Ninja in the Venture Capital Discord seem to indicate that you might be able to use this with United and pop some points into the United travel bank, which would be nice for you if that's a thing that you want use. And also, if you have the card currently and have used your $250 airline incidental credit, you will get a $50 airline credit for the remainder of this year. Not bad. It's good to it's interesting to see that change. I can't say it's a positive or negative. I don't have the card. I haven't used those credits. But it appears that if you can do things like Magic for United or things with Southwest or other travel banks, that can be pretty valuable. No changes to the spend categories. Those will remain exactly the same. And you will get a now $400, not $250 resort credit with Hilton. However, those cannot be done all at once. It is going to be semi-annual. So there will be one that you can do in the first half of the year, one you can do in the second half of the year. Amex, what can I say? Anytime they can find a way to make your life a little bit harder, they seem to relish the opportunity. Moving on, both the Aspire and the Surpass get National Executive Club, Emerald Executive status. If you don't drive national cars, you can status match relatively easily across other rental companies. So whatever Emerald may match to with Avis or Budget or Enterprise, or I'm running Sixt is another rental car company. Whatever you want to transfer over, status match over, you shouldn't have an issue. The Aspire is also getting $800 in cell phone protection, which is also pretty big. And I must address the biggest elephant with what it's losing. It is losing full Priority Pass. Now, there's a number of credit cards that do offer Priority Pass. You're going to need to rely on those if the Aspire was your big airline traveling card. That, I think, is the biggest negative of the changes announced today. But in terms of everything else, pretty strong. Honestly, the changes that were being rumored were pretty worrisome, but the couponing isn't as bad as some other cards. I'm looking at you, Bonvoy Brilliant. I'm looking at you, American Express Platinum. But it's not something that is too onerous. Oh, in addition, the Honors, the Aspire has a free night certificate every year. You can get another free night certificate by spending $30,000, and then second or third free night certificate for spending $60,000. Do with that as you will. Let me know what you think about these changes. I'm mildly impressed that it wasn't as rough as I thought it would be. I also really like the new design language, and putting the numbers on the back is great. And the Aspire is now a metal card. So you got that going for you, which is nice. For more, like, share, and subscribe. Talk to you soon. And yeah, I'm going to try to get this video out as soon as I can.